Welcome to another vlog. And what am I wearing? All right, fit check. Fit check. All right, so up top. Why is this not tall enough? I'm so tall. Not. Anyway, you're crooked. Stop drinking. You've got to stop drinking. So I'm sporting a skivvy, black one. I love black skivvies. I don't know why. Just makes me feel dressed up. And I've got my glitter headband because I've got my jewelry back on, including my Buddha belly. It's got my Buddha belly. See? I've got a Buddha belly. Have a look at my Buddha belly. I have a Buddha belly and it's like I'm pregnant, but I'm not. And I'm sporting a nice little TMI, some people would say, but it's a belly. But I'm just saying, like, I'm blessed with my belly. I've got, this is after 2 children. I was very blessed. So, but the belly button thing, I think I've mentioned it before. It was a university party thing and it just happened. Yeah. Did it hurt? I think I might have had a bit too much of the drink to know, really. It was kind of like a, ooh, what was that? Just a needle going through my belly button area. That was it. Now, I'm pretty proud of it too, because you know what? When I was a little girl, I had an Audi. Audi belly button, you know, the little ones that stick out. And even when you pull your shirt down, you should never pull your skirt down, ladies. It's rude. But basically, when I pull my shirt down, I'd be like, oh, my little belly button sticking out. It must be something to do with being in the NICU. I don't know. Maybe they strap so many things to you, or it's a medical thing. I don't know. But it took many years. I think I was about 11, 12 before my Audi belly button, which I used to say to my mum, who I used to make a lot of jokes. No. Yeah. Anyway, my grandfather tried the thing of, if you screw off your belly button, your legs will fall off. And I was like, autistically me, I'm walking away with my stomach being protected like this. You're not unscrewing my belly button, Pa, because I need my legs. Anyway, the next part of my outfit. It is just from Cotton On. It's just pink tracky pants. Super comfortable. And I'm sporting the white sneaker. I'm a very simple girl. Literally the girl next door is always the look I go for, because you know what? I'm just lazy with fashion. Even though I have such beautiful stuff. I mean, guys, I'm a bit of my mum here, and I do take after her with the love of clothes. And I have 3 drawers of shoes there and a drawer of shoes, which I'll show you. Yeah, there's a lot of shoes, but most of them sneakers, because I'm just a tomboy. I really am a tomboy. Whoops, sorry about that. That's one of my cat's toys. Let me save it now. Who wants it? Oh, you do? Good boy. Oh, he's skidded. The boys have been playing this morning. Sir's having a shower. I'm going to have a bath when I get home, because I'm still clean from getting clean when I came home. And nice to be in fresh clothes and caught up on sleep. It was a bit like jet lag when you've been up until 4 in the morning. Not ideal for a seizure patient. So basically I've caught up on sleep, taken the 2 nights to do so. But tonight should be, I still feel groggy as if I'm jet lagged. But I think tonight, being the 3rd night, this is how much it takes for me. The 3rd night, I'll probably feel quite normal again. I'll probably go to sleep at a normal time tonight. I'll probably wake up tomorrow at the normal time, which for us, we do wake up, you know, 6, 7 o'clock is quite average. The only times we don't is when there's been me being dramatic with my body at night, like seizures and stuff. Or if we have those autism nights. You guys who are with autism know what I'm talking about. Or ADHD nights, you know, where your brain just goes, I'm just awake. I'm just ready to have some fun today. Oh, it's tonight. Okay. But to me, it's this one big long day and I've got things to do. Now, my coasters have turned out lovely. So let me show you what I'm creating around my house, which is, oh my goodness, how am I going to drag you guys along? There's cat toys everywhere. All right, excuse me, Mousy. No, sorry, you're a hedgehog. Sorry about that. Sorry, I got his identity wrong. He looked like a mouse. I'm sorry, but he did. So, yeah, this is, I mean, it looks too see-through. If you look down on it, oh, glitzy glamour. But in winter, Pam, you'll know this. Resin, it's just got this little bit of, that's why I'm keeping my room where it's the warmest. Of course, my room's always going to be the warmest. I'm in there the most. But basically, I'm just waiting for it to cure. So, someone's doing something upstairs. So, sorry about that. So my table, this is my new table setting for my new beginnings. So I've got a 6-seater. These were cheap. I found them out and about. I didn't make them myself, but I wanted 2 extra to make it 6. So these extra ones will go with you. Which one's missing one? Well, you should really have yours there. And that should really be sort of like with the ends. I think I'm going to put them. So they're going to sit on the ends. So, see that? And then we'll have 6 coasters. And tell you what, look how stunning they are. They're very thick. This is from Shein. Very thick. Wipeable. You could literally, right? So that's my new 6-seater table ready for lots of fun. But basically, these, they're still sticking up though. See how they're still sticking up? But with the heater on, now that it's winter, at least it's flattening them out. I could put a towel over it and iron them down, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to put this back in my room where it's warm. 2 seconds. Then, like, what I've had to do is the geode I had in my kitchen. Gosh, I've done so much tidying up. The geode I had in my kitchen was here and is still drying in the art room because basically it lost its shine. So you have to be careful what it's cleaned with, guys. You can't use chemicals on it. It ruins it. And so I've had to top coat it. So it's looking even better than it was even before. Don't play with my bunny slippers on my tripod. Let me put my bunny slippers on. Let Mummy put my bunny slippers on. Here you go. Here you go. He loves my bunny slippers. Here you go. No, we're not going down the hallway. That's not what this means. He thinks it means we're going down the hallway because normally that's what I put it on for, is a bin shoot trip because of normally cat poop. Anyway, so that's going to be back there. So it's in the other room, shining beautifully, and I even added like a little bit more shimmer. So I've taken, as you can see, because I want the table to look more plain. See how, guys, if you decorate and you want something to not be like, boom, this is insane, too much, keep it to either 2 similar colors or 1 color. So I've gone for sort of like 2 similar colors. So I've gone for white and silver. The gold is just, this is because it's a battery operated light for dinner parties, warm as well as cool, and then off. So I'm keeping that because it's just too stunning. But luckily, metallics and metallics can mix. That's an okay thing. So that's how it is. And everyone can see each other rather than looking over. That's just my washing machine, sorry. But basically, I put my flowers over there on the coffee table where my brain teasers are and all of my gem collection and stuff are, because it's quite tall. And, you know, someone trying to look across the table at each other is kind of like, yep, and it looks a bit silly, right? But just look at those hills out there. I don't know if you can see out there. Look. I'm just waiting for a plane. That's Perth Hills there. Isn't that super cool that I can see that? And then for us guys, the sun comes in beautiful for the girls there. They get a beautiful view. But this one here, and I know you can't see it, but at different times of the day, and if we pull the curtain across, we get to see the sailing boats. So let's just see if I can show you, because it's Wednesday, and Wednesday's sailing day at South Perth Yacht Club. I know this because my stepfather went to South Perth Yacht Club. Son, just because I showed the table, look at this. He thinks that he can show the table. Get off the table. Okay, Mum's coming. I'm coming. Oh, it's on that chair. Right, I'm coming. Off. Right. That's it. Yeah. No apologies for that, son. Okay, I'll come around this side. Sorry, guys. I don't want to walk over you. Right. So, here, basically, I don't want to ruin his curtain, but the sailing yachts will be out there right now. Let me just check, see if they're ready and going. No. They're probably having, look, it's probably the boomers. I bet you they're having, I was going to say coffee. No. I bet you they're having a, what's the drink that's champagne and orange juice? Mimosa. They're probably having a no. I'm not drunk at all. A mimosa. Yeah, that's going to be how it is now. Right, okay. It is what it is, guys. We go with the flow around here. You know me. I don't give a shit. Okay? You live life. Life's good and bad and ugly and all sorts of weird things, and then we just die. Okay? That's life. There's nothing more to it. It's pretty simple, really. Just get on with it. All right. So, sadly, the yachts aren't out right now. And I think they, I don't think they do that every week.
Every Wednesday afternoon.
You know that, but I'm saying like when I used to do the Twilight Zone. Well, I guess it was. I guess it was. When you were a kid and you're a teenager and you're hanging out with your mum and stepdad, it's like, yep, I'm a cool kid. I'm a dog. I did have friends, but it's just like, but I did enjoy it. But when they were smashing glasses, not on purpose, I'm thinking, and I remember David saying it, my stepdad, oh gosh, it's meant to be plastic, it's not meant to be glass. And I'm thinking, that's smart, exactly. Stupid people, watching people pick glass off the boat, you know, and I'm just like, oh dear me. See, my stepdad he worked for the government, so he was a very stick to the rules. So we got along like a house on fire, as you can imagine. Until my mum got involved, and then it all went south. It's pretty much how it works in my family. Anyone that deals with my mum, then they don't like me anymore. Funny that. Who's the common denominator? People say it's me. I don't think so. I think it's my mum, because it started happening before I came on this earth. Anyway, yes, ladies, I know all about it. There's one in every family. And there's one target in every family, okay? All you black sheeps, put your hand up, put a black sheep in the comments, or a black love heart. I love you. You're my sisters and brothers, because anyone that gets pushed out, we're the truthers, okay? We just tell the truth. We get into trouble for it because it's not a convenient truth. It's the inconvenient truth. Hence why there's so many things written like that as titles. The inconvenient truth. Ah, gosh, I should do more of my life story about the inconvenient truth. But I can't be bothered because I'm too busy having fun. Anyway, guys, I've got some basic shopping to do, but guess what? I've got to get some fun things today. I mean, except for one thing, which is a brush to put in the hospital bag. So I don't have to use my brush and possibly risk losing it at play. Or if I go on holiday, that could even happen. Watch this space, who knows? It's on my goals, it's on my wish list. But if I go on a holiday, I'm going to need the same bag. So anyway, I've got to get a...
Have I seen your slippers?
I told them I put my bunny slippers on. Why?
I mean, seriously.
I'm not going.
Are you going out to the shops like that? You look like Roger Rabbit.
I did a fit check and I showed them the shoes that I am actually wearing to.
I'm just saying that's ridiculous.
We're going to the shop, I know. But it's a place that's a regulated temperature. It's a safe environment. There's security everywhere in case my body wants to be dramatic and have a seizure. And we've got some fun things to get, so why not? We've been through some shit. Okay, no one likes medical. Whenever we have heavy medical, we always go out and we go, right, this is something fun. So that's what we're doing, aren't we?
Absolutely.
So I just have to put my shoes on, sir. So if you could help me with that, because me and shoelaces don't compute. Some teachers used to try and do them for me, right? And they look at my sneakers and there's like literally just knots and knots and knots, and they're like, oh dear. And I could tell the empathy in their eyes thinking, why has this child's mother not noticed the condition of her shoes? It was knot after knot after knot. There was no bow. I tried to make it look like a bow, but I failed. Hang on, I've got to put my bunnies back where they live.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down.
You're down. First floor, menswear. Oh.
Yeah, so I caught up on some lovely food last night.
Oh, yes.
So
Toes in there, please.
Boy, did I have fun. Ate things I shouldn't eat, but don't give a shit. Because basically, with my tummy, with the medicine I've had, I get away with it. Not often that happens. Anyway. Sorry.
We're off and about. We're going to have some fun. Yay.
Oh, I'm so excited. There's these things that we're getting that maybe I'll show you, keep it a secret, and show you later. This is more of a just, I'm settling back into being home, so I just wanted to settle.
So nice to be back home.
You
guys.
like that? That is so...
So Kath and Kim.
Oh, no, but like in my family, guys, if I spoke like that,
Etiquette.
that was punishable. If I didn't eat with my fork, pushing it on the back. What is with that? Okay, people who did the etiquette and designed the fork. I used to get told, stop shoveling it in, turn it round, push the food onto the back of the fork. And I'm thinking, my family is stupid because it's meant to be used this way. This way. Because I'm thinking it's meant.
Curved.
It's meant to be that way.
Not a shovel.
But they're like, no, turn it around. Huh? I do not understand this. They're with my other grandparents. Well, their table etiquette, because they go on cruises all the time, got real confusing. There's many forks. Okay?
Work from the
this
outside.
Is not just a pretty woman problem. This was a me problem as a child. I was like, there's too many forks. Okay, which one's for the salad? Which one's for the eating of the main course?
It is very challenging.
What
I must admit.
is this like, oh, we're so kind, we're giving you a choice of forks? I had no idea. And I was not able to speak and say and have this conversation like I'm having now. Okay, I didn't have that ability, so it was really weird.
Yeah, I can well imagine.
But anyway, if anyone's out there who can relate to not just having to eat with, no, put your elbows on the table and, don't do all these certain, all the basic rules. But if you were taught etiquette of how to eat and to literally put your hands down while you're finishing the mouth in your food. Oh my goodness, it's like...
And chew 56 times before you swallow.
I'm never going to leave this table. This is going to be years.
Then sometimes it was.
Because my mouth is small.
And you're a little bit slow.
If you've been through that...
Comment below. I'd love to hear from you.
Comment below because it's funny, right? Because look at people these days. I mean, I'm actually glad I got taught because when I look at the younger ones, not all of them, I mean, some of them probably have been taught well, but sometimes I'm like, oh dear.
That's how cavemen eat honey.
I would never get away with that. Like, even as an adult, I'd be told off in my family because in my family, it's the elder system. So it's like you get told off even if you're an adult. So it's like, even if I was an adult doing something that was not etiquette or not dressed, like my skirt was too short, it was like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the shame. I was in my 20s, okay?
Gotta live sometime.
My mum used to wear a mini skirt.
That was the era.
But then again, look what happened. So that's probably what they're worried about.
Probably. That's the learning curve.
Now I'm getting it.
Guys, comments, questions, ideas and suggestions, leave them below. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up. And if you're new, subscribe. See you soon. Bye.